Hello everyone. We're all sort of generally happy-go-lucky geezers, man, who are thankful for what we've got. The most important thing, I think, for us, when we started, was we always set out to be the best band in the world, and we always said that we were. We were quite big-headed when we were a little band, and we always said we were going to be big and massive. And it's a justification for us just to make records that people are into. And for me as a songwriter, it's a justification that people think now that I'm a good songwriter and think that we're a good band, you know. And that's just studio-wise, it's a justification for when we do shows that, you know, we get awarded for being the best live band in England, and that's not just down to the group, that's down to the people who work for us and people who work behind the scenes and stuff like that. So it's a justification for everyone, really, and the money helps.
A lot of different people have different reasons for starting up a band. Was there anything about your initial background growing up in England, or what was about starting up a band that seemed so appealing?
If anyone's ever been to Manchester, which most people probably haven't, it's an industrial city that's had the heart ripped out of it by the government, so there's a lot of factories that are empty and derelict. And there's nothing to do there. So it's a case of, if you want to, Manchester's quite a rough city. We've got gang problems and guns and drugs and all the rest of it. So if you want to get out of that, get out of that lifestyle and lead a semi-normal kind of life and have money and do the things that you want to do, you've either got to be three things. One of them is a footballer or a soccer player. The other one is a drug dealer, and the other one is a musician. So we chose the third one because we're not that good at football, and we don't know how to buy drugs off, so we decided to form a band, really. It's as simple as that.
What do you think you'd be doing if the band maybe wasn't there?
I'd probably be working I'll probably be doing what I was doing before.
Guitar tech?
Yeah. Probably be doing that, yeah. Lazy guitar tech, something like that. I am too tired to listen to anything you say when I see you tomorrow.
What did you learn from Spiral Carpets? I know you didn't care much for them as a band, but was there any insight into the business at all?
Well, I used to run their office film and stuff like that. I suppose there was a little, but I mean, so I don't tend to dwell too much on the business side of things. Business is boring, really, isn't it? You've got managers to do all that for you, so I don't need to get involved in any of that shit. I mean, yeah.
Did you take anything from that experience and bring it to Oasis at all? No.
Now, the only thing I learned was how to cope with touring, because I've been touring for such a long time with the band. So. I live my life for the stars that shine. People say it's just a waste of time. Then they said I should beat my head. Well, that's on me. It's just a day in bed. I'm gonna take my car and drive real far. You're not concerned about the way we are. In my mind, my dreams are real. Now you're concerned about the way I feel tonight. I'm a rock and roll star.
A lot of people think that it's new for you, but it didn't really happen overnight for you, right? It was a long
been at it
process.
for 3 years, just sort of like doing our gigs when we wanted to do them, you know what I mean? Just working on the sound in the boardwalk, really. Not doing a lot of gigs, and then we just done one, and then happened, Alan McGee was there.
Yeah. Was that true, though? He just sort of saw you, jumped up on stage and went, sign this?
We didn't jump up on stage, there was like 7 people who weren't meant to be playing. And then after we come off, we only done 4 songs, he just said, "Do you want a day?" And I went, "Oh, I." He was right, "Do you fancy a 6? Or a 5, or a 4, or a 6, mate." And then that was it.
Was that maybe what sort of got the band The first deal, was that confidence? You didn't need a manager, there was no tape involved.
Yeah,
it was confidence, wasn't it?
Just confidence and music. See, there's no point about it. You got to have music and all. You know what I mean? We sounded good and we had, you know... And everyone says, yeah, it was a bit of luck. I don't believe in luck. It's a lot of bollocks.
Noel said that even.
What?
Looking back, it was a lot of it had to do with luck.
I don't believe that. You're wrong. You're wrong.
You could say it was pure luck, really, so...
See, Liam, you know what Liam said about that? He's heard that. And there's no luck involved, he said.
Really?
He says.
And what would he know?
I don't believe it's luck. What's luck? If you're good, you're good, you know what I mean? If you're shit, you're shit. You know what I mean? Like, even bands who are really shit get somewhere. Then that's fucking luck. You know what I mean? Well, we got to where we went to get.
Why do you think that Definitely Maybe is the fastest selling indie release in UK history?
Because it's good. Basically, it's just as simple as that. Plus the fact that there's nothing else about it anyway. A lot of the bands who release records in England at the moment don't really say anything to anyone. I'm not even sure what it is that we say to people, but it must be something.
It ended up becoming one of the best in Britain.
I mean, one of the best.
One of the best.
It was the other one.
Oh, so we get this straight at the beginning, you are the best.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't say we were handed it.
Yeah.
I mean, we worked for it, you know what I mean? Like, worked hard.
Yeah.
We didn't just sort of appear overnight as Oasis #1 selling band. So we weren't handed it, no, we worked for it. But I think we deserve what we've got.
When you start a group and you're dreaming of all the things that are going to come your way, which was the sentiment for the song Rock and Roll Star, and then which ran through the whole of the album. When you actually get to being where we are today, it involves a lot of hard work. So it's just a bit, you know, I mean, I'm not moaning about it or anything like that. I mean, it's the best job in the world, but it's not as glamorous and as easygoing as people think it is. But I mean, it's better than working in a car wash, you know. So I mean, I'm not knocking it, you know.
And the winner